Hey, I'm back to doing another video. As promised, I'll be talking about my reaction of I Know What You Did Last Summer that just came out. And and I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. And it's because basically it's how the original was. This was like a remake version of the original, but with new cast and nostalgia, basically. And also Easter eggs and having Sarah come back as her reprising role in the dream sequence. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. But to be honest, the only thing I was satisfied with was the kills. It was only the kills I was very happy with. And I mean the having the first killer reveal, um, Stevie, that was kind of cool. Having a new face. But in a way, in each scene you knew it was kind of her. I I I knew that it was her in the beginning. And because every time there was a killing or the guy with the hook was in the presence, she was there. She was there in each scene. So I know I felt like in my mind that was she was the killer, but having her in the end to do the grand reveal, it was cool. It was cool. But like I said, it was so obvious it was her. And I mean, but having that second killer, Ray, the guy from the freaking original and the sequel, for him being the freaking killer, like, and he has no motive. He just wanted to bring back what happened in 1997. That was his basic answer why he helped her. Like, come on. Like, that disappointed me. That disappointed me. Like, the reason why you were doing the killings is because you wanted people to remember what happened in 1997. Like, that's it. That's it. Dude, you were there for the original and the second. And for you to be the one to be the killer? Come on, y'all. Come on. So this is why I didn't go see it in the theaters. I knew it was gonna be a flop. I knew it was gonna be a flop because if a movie's so good in the theaters, it'll stay for like at least 3 weeks, 4 weeks, the latest. This movie only stayed up until like 1 week or two. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I understand why. And it jumped to Netflix because they wanted more audience in a way. I don't know, but and it being in the top 10 in Netflix. But overall, this was basically a remake version of the original, but with new cast. And each character embodies the characters from the original. You can see that. You can see it, like obvious. And but the only satisfaction I had with this was the kills. The kills were brutal. They were cool. They were different. At least we had that, and I was very satisfied with. And then having Brandy in the end, I know I've seen a little bit of the second. I haven't really seen the second. Um, so I can't really pinpoint all that as much. I wish I could, but I am gonna go see the sequel from the franchise. I am gonna see the sequel just so I can get a better understanding. Because I only saw like a recap of the sequel. I only watched the original, and like I said, this one it's just the original but with different actors. A remake version of the original. I mean, it having the same situation, like couldn't do something new for this reboot. Like I said, I knew it was gonna be a flop. I knew it was gonna be a flop. And having Ray be the freaking killer, the second killer, I mean, like, no, no, I'm sorry, but no. Like, and I don't know. It sucked. It sucked with that. It really did. I'm sorry. If it was just Stevie being the killer, just her, it would have been at least I would rate this in a different scale. I would have rated this a different scale. Um, so in my mind, I give this movie um 5. 5. I'll give it a 5 just because of the kills. Just because of the kills. And and the characters, they were all right. They were all right. But yeah, this movie flopped. Sorry. If you guys loved it, cool. That's it's your opinion. It's your it's what you feel. Cool. But for me personally, I didn't like it. I really didn't. It was stupid. Sorry. It was. I knew I usually do my rants about the franchise and all that, but today I just had to do it. Just talk about this one. Um at its own movie because um just so I can put my heart out into this movie, my reaction with this because I thought I was gonna give it high hopes. I was giving it high hopes before I went to go see this on Netflix. And boy, did it didn't blow me away whatsoever. It didn't. It really didn't. So yeah, that's that. And I have to say from the franchise itself, I feel like it's just, I think this was a competition. This movie, I feel like this franchise came out perfectly the same time as Scream, and I feel like those two were going head to head. And I feel like if they ever do another horror crossover slasher movie, I think they should have this franchise compete head to head with Scream. I think that'll be a cool idea to me personally. I think, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But I feel like that would be a good cool movie. Having the two final girls, um, having Sydney and and can't think of it. Think and Julie. There we go. Sorry. Have Sydney and Julie be the main girls going after their boogeyman or their killer, and having those two killers go head to head. I think that would be a banger. And yes, I know I have face paint on. I decided to give you guys a little Halloween, pre-Halloween treat with y'all to do something kind of spooky. And that's what's, and I decided to wear the jacket, as you can tell, the long coat, trench coat, because of this man right here. um, I hope you guys like this video. And so for tomorrow's video, I'm doing one for Halloween for y'all. And I am gonna have a different, I am gonna do my spooky face. I can't say what, but I am gonna do the dress up for y'all for Halloween. And the movie I'll be talking about tomorrow will be the Scream franchise. Yeah. And I'll do my reactions, do my what movies were my favorite, which ones kind of bombed. And I know a certain person would love is gonna honor. I have a certain person that may watch the Scream franchise Rant, and I can't wait to see my buddy's reaction in this video, the next video. because yeah, I can't say much about that. I can't say much. I'm gonna give you guys a little. I can't say much. Sorry. You guys have to stay in tune for tomorrow's video, and it'll be about, like I said, it'll be about the Scream franchise. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, all that good stuff, and yeah. See you tomorrow, y'all. Peace.